Alright, here we are. We're back again for another episode of Sky Frogs. As you can see right behind me, if you've been following along, the storage area has drastically shrunk. Without showing too much, let me turn it around. I've done a lot of work in between. But I figured, why do I need, like, what, 12, whatever, I had like 20 iron chests. 25, they're in here. When I can just do 4 diamond ones with stack upgrades. So that's that. The other order of business is lots of things around here have changed. So I'll give you a look, and we'll go through everything quickly. This is just our random bullshit. I got some chickens, which I used this summoning block. You just put like seeds or something in here. I had to look up chicken egg, and you can use seeds and dirt, and it will just spawn a chicken right on top. And then obviously I just put in the breeder. This is my little obsidian farm. I've been AFKing for a little bit while editing the last video, so it's built up quite a bit. I use the same design in Skyblock, but for all the mods. So basically, you got our stone generator down there, and it is our main drawer as well. We have it linked. It's actually full now. Is there a void on this? There's not. Pulls it into here, melts it down into lava. Lava goes into the barrel. As soon as the barrel is full, I'm not gonna wait for one, but there's water logged to these leaves. It turned to obsidian, pipe it into there. I have built a mob farm, which is hence why I needed the chickens. If you know, you know. I needed to feed a chicken a rotten egg in order to make it spawn a... No, I had to feed it this special feed, then it drops the rotten egg. I'm sorry. Does that. So we've got our thing here. It's got level 10 looting, I think level 10 sharpness, so anything that touches it instantly dies. I have a barrel with a bunch of stack upgrades in here, so we have, we have what? 48,000 slime more. Void list, I have all the armor and tools being voided at the moment. When I get started with Apotheosis, if I want to, and I probably will, I will set up a system in order to get the gem dust and everything out of here. Are these the new textures for Apotheosis? Because I really like them. Anyway, so that's that. Fans, cog blocks underneath, which create a redstone signal, and when you give Dreadful Dirt a redstone signal, it spawns like crazy. So if I hold my macro down and show you at the same time, so typically I will turn that on, or have it always be going if I have the ability to. Secondly, or whatever, moving on. Oh, this has made a bunch. We can probably make a bunch of dirt. Cleared this area out. The breeding chamber is no longer here. This stuff is still here. Same with this. These are guys that are making froglights, lava froglights. We'll get to that. But obviously, the bread and the meat and potatoes. I was going to say the bread pudding, but that's not right. The meat and potatoes. The frog area. Now, I had one big chamber there, and it was filling with frogs, or slimes. It just wasn't working. So, what I've decided to do, 4 frogs per thing. There's probably one in the thing. He's fine. But I also had to hit the sweet spot with this stuff here. The milk. Unlimited 3 speed catalyst, not 4. 3 quantity. 4 speed makes it too fast. So we've got them set up. We have all their drawers up here as corresponding. Like this one is calcite and tough. So these ones do not spawn nearly as many because I'm not going to need that much. But like amethyst, lapis, these ones are empty. We got nickel, osmium, and I have their matching froglight on the bottom too. Osmium, lead, breeze rod, and squid. Like we're not going to need that much. We already have 10,000. Redstone, copper, iron. Wait, yeah, iron, coal, gold. How are we processing it all? Oh, we got on here. This is what I get into in the middle of episodes. I get over... Now, I probably will change this once we have a lot of power and I'm able to make a rainbow furnace. Or a rainbow furnace or 2, because they are so fast, it's not going to matter. We have an item collector here, which is why I needed the obsidian farm. Because it needs obsidian, and I needed the mob farm, because I need an ender pearl. It picks up items straight up ahead. You can see the outline here. And it's going to fold them into here. Fold them. Put them in here. We have a void upgrade because it's going to fill up. It doesn't process it fast enough. And it's automatically pulling through the config. Smelting up over and over and over. That is the reason we also made the lava frog lights over there. We'll probably move them at some point, but the lava frog lights are our fuel source because I ran out of coal. And I'm like, well, I think I was looking at a furnace. I was doing something and I saw the lava and I'm like, well, the lava works just like regular lava, which I honestly forget that lava is a fuel source at any point because I don't use that in like vanilla or nothing. I always forget about it. But yeah, It's the same thing for every single place, except for the ones with 2. We have a barrel, but it's so slow, just because it needs to pick up 2 at once. But it's so slow on the production rate, it doesn't really matter. And then obviously, okay, so not obviously, but under here, we have a controller access point, which you link to your main controller drawer, or storage controller. At the bottom, I don't know if I can hit it. I can. I have an advanced pipe upgrade and lava froglights being pulled out, and they're hooked up to all the bottom of all the furnaces. That's how they're getting their froglights. And then obviously through the top, they're being pulled out and sucked into here. It's putting it in all their drawers. The other thing that I moved is the breeding room. It is now in the middle of the void. Not the middle, but it's right below it. I think we're caught up. Where are we going to start today? Power and machines. Maybe end off getting the bog frogs. That way I can try to breed them up a little bit. Get them, 10s. First, power. Mekanism machines run on power. Build a heat generator with a starter and feed it coal. Your K-frog makes it, or a bucket of lava. It's slow, but it powers the machines. Can we look at it? No, you can't. I was curious if you can put lava froglights in there, but I guess it doesn't matter. We've got coal. We have a lot of coal now. So, make a couple of them, actually. Heat generator. We need to do some furnaces. I feel like I've made. Just make a stack of them. What does it matter? Let's make like 8. Sure, 3 of them for now. We'll see how much they do. I don't really remember. Okay. You can also like surround them in lava. Oh, 8 universal cables. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna feed it coal just because we're gonna kind of work over here with it a little bit. And here comes some cables. All right, the metallurgic infuser. Easy enough. Which will give us, looks like, access to the wind generator. So we just need enough power to make that stuff. Okay. The windmills, I've never really used them. I don't know how good they are, if they are. We just need 1. A metal or what? We're gonna do it like this. It's weird, but it's to create a power buffer. Okay. Let us go get some coal. 1, 2, 3. Just give it each a stack of coal and we should be good. They produce lava. I legit didn't know that. It's not bad. It does eat coal though. Anyway. So what is our first resource? Probably alloy. Which I think they changed the recipe, I thought. Alloy is copper with redstone. Okay. And we've got so much of this resource that's not gonna matter. So let's grab a stack of blocks. Let's get 2 stacks of iron. The infused alloy is very good. What was I just playing? What Modpack was I playing? Oh, Liminal Industries. My god. Oh, and by the way, I made a time in a bottle in the middle of an episode. Sorry, I was so much in between them. I was like, I need to make this. I'm wasting time not having it. So I do have a time in a bottle, which is what I was going to do to this thing. And we've got our infused alloy. Should let us make, what is it? The windmill once? I mean, I'm happy to make the windmill. I don't know how much. Wind generator makes power from altitude. The higher it sits, the more it generates. Out here, you're already near the top of the world, so it runs with no fuel, day or night. Build 1. A couple of energy tablet covers most of the cost, and it runs passively. Okay. Are we at the top of the world? We're at 66. What do you mean, top of the world? Whatever. Unless it's a custom generated world. I don't know how it works. So we need energy tablet. Or no, wait. It gave me one. Oh, we need a basic control circuit. We need some osmium. Throw the osmium in there. Give it a little boost. Thank you. Then we'll make a couple generators here. Should be able to make a couple of these. You guys are good. We're gonna make a couple. Yes. And then look. Okay, so how much do these make? Max output 408. It's producing 448. How much do you make? Producing 50 FE per tick. Producing 44. And I don't have to fuel these. Okay, cool. You're done. We're over. I don't want to play with you anymore. Take all that. That's safe. That's part of the safety regulation. Nice, okay. That's decent early. What do I got again? 50 each, so 250. 250 FE per tick is not bad right when we're starting. Oh, we get an energy cube. Here, make that take all the power. Let it fill up. Alright, steel. In the metallurgic infuser, infuse iron with carbon, coal or charcoal to get enriched iron, then infuse that with carbon again for steel dust. Melt the dust into a steel ingot. Which it looks like we can get. Okay, I do know that process, so just turn this whole stack into enriched iron, or into steel, I mean. You know, I really got to work on my recording skills a little bit. I need to get better at speaking in not incomplete sentences. Like, I just stop talking sometimes because I'm so focused. It makes editing a real bitch trying to edit out all the gaps because I don't, that's not entertainment. Alright, so just steel dust, throw that in there. Sorry, I'm eating a Rice Krispie, but we got our steel. Okay, sorry, I was enjoying my treat. Okay, so we got the steel. It gave me a speed upgrade, so I'm just gonna throw that in there. And that's loud, so I'm gonna move away from it. It says I can get steel through a slime, which, yeah. I think it's saying I just put this bucket of iron slime in here. Am I misreading that? Or does it have to be, infuse your iron slime milk? I think I have an extra one. No, that's like an OP one. We need a basic one. Because, yeah, and then I can show you how I was setting up all the things, too. Put that guy in there. Bucket of steel slime. Alright, so we have to milk him. And I'm assuming this is a cave frog because it's metal. Which I don't know if I actually have any extra cave frogs at the moment. But I mean, I have like the ones in the breeding area. Cave. Make baby. Well, I've got my catalyst, so I can at least show you that. Put this here. 3 speed. 3 teaming. Because that's what max is for that. And unlimited. Pick it back up. In a few minutes we'll cook it up. Because we need to have frogs in there. Obviously. Got a little bit of steel. What can we make? Steel casing. Alright. And what is our goal? Energized smelter. Doubling electrified. Run a metal froglight through it and it splits into 2 dust. Feed dust in the end. I don't need doubling. I'll make this for the quest, but we've got 20, 30,000 of each thing right now. So it is a good idea, but I'm not a good listener. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need a smelter. The energized smelters aren't bad. They're actually pretty good when you have like the ultimate one. The only problem with it, or problem here, is that we have iron furnaces. Or we gotta make some alloys. We have to put these guys in here, I believe. Okay, I'm gonna need more than one metallurgic infuser, I think. Matter of fact, you stay doing that. I'm gonna make another one. You never know what you need them for. So we will just do this. And then it wants the, is it that? No, what the hell is it? It's diamond. Well, we can use the enrichment chamber then. That we didn't make. What? Okay, logistical transport. Oh, okay, that's nice, actually. Let's put it in this one. Then turn on auto split. And then we can do... We're keeping up with power, right? Yeah. Diamond dust or enriched diamond. Well, how am I supposed to make... What? I mean, yeah, it's possible, but it usually would tell you. The enrichment chamber is mechanism of ore doubler. Run a froglight through it, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait, I can make an enrichment chamber. What was I trying to make? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm literally an insane person. Oh, yeah, baby. So, an enrichment... Okay, this is an energized smelter. An enrichment chamber. Oh, a building gadget. That's kind of nice. Put it in here. Let that drain all my power. Alright. Oh, that's it. That's moving into the bogs. What was I trying to make? Oh, I was trying to make circuits. These guys. For what? I think I clicked purification chamber on accident. It's making sense. It's kind of the only thing that makes sense. You know, are there like uranium frogs? Surely, right? Road Infernal. Infernal frogs. Or void frog. Maybe not. Oh, there is, I think, but that's only if you want to go that route. It's in like the trophy pond or master pond. Nope. Sister ponds. There is uranite. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like just clicking on things. That actually puts us to tier 3, which we can enrich diamonds. So I am gonna zhoosh up these a little bit. I think make a tier installer somewhere, wherever they are. What is this? So we'll go over here, make a bunch of these, like 4 of them. Fuck the smelter, we don't need it. So we need to enrich some diamond, which is literally just shoving a diamond in the enrichment factory. Which we can just grab right here. God, I can't wait for wireless. Okay, I just filled my inventory with them. Same with infused alloy, we're gonna need to make some more of that. We gotta make upgrades for these guys. Because they're not that good. Let's make a crusher. I need some lava. Make a little crusher, which will need another installer. Crusher, oh god, what do I do? Don't double click that. You are making a rich diamond. We need to crush up some gold, and I think the other one is osmium for the energy. And mechanism. Or maybe I'm thinking the other way around. Energy for that, osmium for the speed. So gold. We only have 35,000. I don't know if we have enough. Okay, just ignore the crushing sound for right now, but we do have some enriched diamond, which we can put into an infusing factory. Like such, and then we can put these guys in there and make the blue alloy, which I don't know why I'm doing that, actually. I might be confused. I know what I'm doing. Let's make some really good cables, though. There. 4 million FE. Fill that up. What exactly is our goal? Ah, right. Enriched diamond. A jukebox. Maybe? A block. Oh, 64 blocks of amethyst. Thank God. Let's see. Oh, I have 5,000. Yeah, whatever. Prime the spawnery with your enriched diamond. Ah, me see. We don't need that many, right? Just maybe like 2. We just breed them. And we have our bog frogs. Now what we're gonna do, we'll go put them in the spawnery, the hatchery, whatever you want to call it. You guys had 1 kid, come on. Alright. Let's can we do this? Nope. Alright, I'm bad. Okay, we'll be back in 3 minutes when they're done. The crusher, oh, we have that. We don't have a base one though. I don't think it's gonna count. It's not. Great. Well, luckily I captured 2 more buckets of lava. Maybe we should have one slowly filling up a tank. Where are my tanks? I should have a mechanism. There it is. Just as some passive, you know. Just this side one or something. Yeah, it'll be really slow, but that's alright. Because it's also filling up that at the same time. But it'll be passive. It'll fill in no time. Crusher. Literally just for the achievement. Annoying, but whatever. Biofuel. The swamp's infusion. Biofuel. I think you can put all sorts of shit in here. Do we have... Oh, we can do rotten flesh. Perfect. We have a lot of something. We have a lot of rotten flesh. I know that. 9,000. Let's just do all of it. Forget about it. There you go. And now that we have these, we can go ahead and make... where's my alloy? We can make a couple of these guys. Oh boy, I don't know. So that's what we can make for now. Let's split them up in 4s, maybe. This one, use this one, use that one, and we use that one. I don't think this one got any love. It's got the OG speed one. Okay, got a little bit of biofuel. Infuse cobblestone with biomass in the metallurgic infuser. 10 millibuckets each. Mossy cobblestone is the bog's tears filler. Every slime step in this chain takes 4 of it. I am actually putting up what they're putting down, or picking up what they're putting down here. So put biomass in here. Or, yeah, biofuel, not biomass. Let it rip, because, once we get the mossy cobble. A dirt, finally. My God, it wants me to use my diamond slime milk. I don't think I have that anymore. But I think I can make it. Or I can craft this guy, is what I mean. Go here. Oh, we don't have slime. It's in our... Instead of going in there and capture one, I can just make it. I was trying that at the beginning, thinking it was a good idea, but, like, that's because I didn't realize how hard it was to get slime balls at the beginning. But now that they're automatic, it doesn't matter. Okay, got that. We got our cobblestone. This is the dirt. Do I not... Where'd my bog frogs go? Oh, they're in the thing. Oh, wait. So I need to make more. I'm just stupid. I'm dumb. So now we can use that to make that in a second. So let's go check on the guys. And the ladies. I guess they are breeding. Okay. Wow. You got 4 bog frogs out of that? Nice. You guys are the ones I want to breed. I'm going to take 4 of you. No. Lay a baby first. And then we will take all of the frog nets. These guys are the frog nets. Move. So I can show you what I was doing. I'm going to put steel in here. I've got this set up to only pick up items in here. We do have a void upgrade on here, so it doesn't create a backlog. There's an egg in here. We've had chickens wandering around. It may have just fallen in there. Alright. So we had the slime. We already maxed it out to unlimited. 3-speed catalyst, 4 whatevers. We do need some glass to fill the hole back in. Let's actually put them right here for literally no reason. But we put in the cave frogs, assuming that's the correct one. Patch them up. We will let them eat them. We'll give them a drawer. Or, you know what? Go ahead and do your thing. I'm going to go and get the drawer. Alright, we got our compacting drawer. We got our upgrades here that we're going to need. Again, assuming these guys... Okay, they do eat them. I'm pretty sure it's them. Slap a drawer. Slap an upgrade. Slap that. Go down to the bottom, where we don't have an item picker upper. No wonder all the shit's sitting on the floor. I was wondering why it was not being sucked up. Stick this bad boy on here. 5, 1. Should be collecting all those. It should be putting them in here. We actually need one. We need the steel. Get that guy in there. Oh wait, we need that froglight. Need it for the ground for my aesthetic. But it won't have anywhere to process that until we put it in here. You use our linking tool. Link it up. And the number starts going up at the top. Put that down, even though it's kind of ugly. Alright, good. Unlimited steel. Place ain't very big, guys. I might have to make it a little bit bigger. I feel bad. Right, I'm sorry. We need the dirt bucket now. Which is why we have this. Boom. Bucket of dirt slime. So back to the OG milking here. But that also means we can just set them up right away. We don't need to dilly-dally. But we will just make this one unlimited, I think. Maybe like 1 speed for right now. And 1 teaming. Solely because we don't have high-level frogs, so they're not going to be eating everything very fast. And it just ate that. Warning, if you use the pickups, it eats them. You have to stand in the slime. So let's go pick up a couple guys. Couple of bog frogs. I mean, we'll just take all your level 1s. Why not? Because you guys are the new generation. Get you guys going. Go ahead, eat up. Boom. Okay. We're going to need a drawer for that. And just a regular one is dirt. We don't need to compact it. We got one of their frog lights. We got this guy. It also helps provide a little bit of light. That was my idea at the first reason I started putting them on the ground is that. Why is that not working? Yeah, it won't export until it has time to. Or, not time. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. It has a place. There we go. Unlimited dirt. Alright, that is a, we will need to catch one of these slimes, actually. Because that's how we, upgrade them. Okay. I upgraded their speed a little bit. Not that it's really going to matter. Yeah, I kind of figured I was going to do that. Alright, bucket of dirt slime. We need to make a milk, and then we can... I should just put that over here, honestly. We can move on to the next one. More food, steak and potatoes. Beef stew. Have I done beef stew? Not yet, not yet. Nice. And dirt. Bye-bye. We don't need you. Alright, that is all of these done as well. I don't need the 3-tier compacting. Bog frogs. What is this slide slipper here? Spawn slimes without a milk pool on your floor. Pour any slime milk. Oh! Okay, that's kind of neat. We can maybe just put them in the center then. Okay, that's something to think about. Packed mud. How the frick do you make that? Is that a real Minecraft item? The bog chain opens. The bog frog gives the swamps resources, each made from one before it. Mud from dirt, clay from mud, and down the chain. Same loop as the earlier tiers prior. Slime milk, plus 4 mossy cobblestone, 3 sweet slime, and a bottle of bog frogs. Mix the next slime in a bucket and work down. There's a lot of these. I think I'm going to make, like, all of them, you're saying? Oh yeah, there is quite a bit. So we're going to need some more caves. Or some more frogs. What did I put in here? Bottles. Bottle. A water bottle. So honestly, my next concern is when I run out of room here. I think I'm going to do a floor up, you know, just do the same build. Maybe a different block. I don't know. And then, how am I going to process those resources? That's my question. I have an idea, but it's going to be a lot smoother with the thing. I have another idea too. Hey, bog frogs. What do we have for... Look at that. 70 dirt. 70 dirt. Alright. Oh boy, we got a loom. Thank God. I've literally never used the loom. I don't even know how long it's been in the game, but I've never used it. Craft a mud slime in a bucket, feed your bog frog, and turn it into the frog light. Alright, simple enough. Clay when I could see a compacting drawer, honestly. Yeah, the mud was pretty annoying to make, so this will be useful. Get our frogs. Bucket of mud slime. And there we go. It's going to want us to get the frog light for the achievement, but that's okay. Boom, boom. Basically, now I just have to wait for the eggs to hatch, so I can take the parents, hopefully, and stick them in that one. For the mud, we can keep moving now. We could just put it here. Try and capture a slime man. There they are. I've already captured one. Okay, that's my wheat, dude. So we'll need another bucket. I need to make sure I use the right one when I craft this. Need another bog frog. Oh, more mossy cobble, which we do have cooking up. Wonderful. Let's make some more biomass, biofuel. And look, I said it's slow, but look at that. 6 buckets. Something. Well, let's make sure. Yep, I knew it was going to do that. I've made that mistake before. Bucket of clay slime. Milk him. I still have my buckets. I need to just take them all. They keep getting put in here. It's annoying me. Alright, we will give him at least an unlimited treatment. But this is another one that I'm not going to need 500 billion of. But we do need another one. So a chip. There you are, buddy. Milk him. We're just going to kind of fly through the bog, I think. Then it looks like we get into some tools. Oh, just dire things. I do, the item collector, very good. I do love stuff from Just Dire Things. It's an insane mod. And I think the creator is also like a content creator, is like Direwolf or something like that. So that's pretty cool too. Moving along, moving along. Bucket of moss. Put him in there. Get another one. I mean, in the same boat, I could do like mud and clay together or something. I don't know. I kind of have to design the next floor and how I'm going to make it work. Moss slime. Ew, it's green. It's grody. Borbing Darsher the mildly confused. Okay. There's a lot in here. Like, I don't want to make these ones. I get them from there. Leather, sure. Feathers, maybe. Gunpowder. Like, I'm getting them from my mob farm. You know, I understand why it wants me to make them, but I don't really want to. Putting the ones I need to work through in my backpack. So we got a mycelium. Just wait for it to spawn one guy. Another bottle. Just kind of moving down. Lily pad. Plastic, pink slime. Okay, so that's going to get us into, well, we don't have to make a latex machine if we have a plastic frog. Well, I think I'm actually going to take a little personal break. You're not even going to know. Okay, so this is basically going to be a mid-episode intro again. It's been like a week since I've played. I've been playing some other games. I got the second floor built up, which is where I plan to put the rest of the bog frogs. I do have a few in here, like bucket, or slime, clay, lily pad, whatever. I switched out all of them for having, they can have the basins now instead of having the fluid in the ground. I don't know. There's no real difference, I don't think. Just, you don't have to have a flowing block, I guess. I also refined the smelting. So before we had all the furnaces. So now we still have all the drawers, but they won't be full. They're locked, so nothing else gets put into them. Now everything goes into, so here, let me show you. I have two controllers here. This one connects to my main storage controller over there, and all the main, like, block storages, as you can see. This one is called the light controller because it is connected to this one and all of these. So once something gets put into there, it can be pulled out of this. That's why I did it. So it's all being automatically pulled out very fast with advanced pipe upgrades. I mean, fast enough. By the way, I went through the mechanism tree a little bit. We could speed that up just a tiny bit for right now. Just to show you. So we can smelt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different things at once. So technically, we can smelt 27 different things with these three. Should hold us over until we can get into the, oh, that's what I had it pulled up. The rainbow furnace. It's, does require netherite though. So that's the big gating problem and everything else, but these are easy to make. So these will hold us over until now. And we'll get to that in a second as well. But yeah, I went through the mechanism tree a little bit and I did enriched diamond, enriched obsidian, crushed up some obsidian. You run it through the diamond one, I think, and then you enrich it, and then you can use that, and then you run these alloys through the blue one. It's about to run out of power, and then you run the blue ones through the purple one, and you get the mega alloy, which can be used for a lot of things. Using to make super things. So you're wondering how? Well, you're probably not wondering. You might not even care. How am I powering it? Because before we had like 4 windmills over there powering that little setup. So each of these, let's say the big one, if it's running at max like this, looks like it's using 200 FE per square because it's 9 squares, 1.8. Yeah, and this one's using less, more or less. Well, there's a power line, and it kind of just goes up. What's up there? I built this big tower line, and this is the wind farm. This should hold us for a while. We're still working on filling this buffer, I think. Yeah. And then it'll fill this well, this buffer's full, that's why. But I believe there's 52 of these, so the math comes out at 192 per thing. I think it's like 10,000 almost, just about. In this solar panel, I guess it's something, but I thought it'd be good, so I tried to make it, and it's not. But yes, that is what we're doing for smelting right now, and which means we can basically keep moving on with the bog frogs. Kind of waiting. Now I have to do plastic. It's actually really late for me, so I'm going to take another break and go to bed and finish this up tomorrow, but I just wanted to do it while it's fresh in my head. And yeah, so when I come back, you won't even notice. Okay, so I have implemented a second floor, obviously, that was already recorded. Sorry, I'm skipping a day again. We have a couple of frogs set up in here, the ones I had already made. What do we got here? Clay, I think, moss, lily pad, and mycelium. I also, this middle bar is temporary, it's just so I can walk on it. I moved the frog lights up. They were on the bottom part. I just think I'm moving them up, so which means the drawers were there. They have been moved over to the storage area. It's just neater. So all my compacting drawers, my regular drawers. So yeah, we got mycelium now, clay, moss, and dirt. Or lily pad, that's not dirt. With the addition of those new ones, though, they are filling up quite a bit. Why is it putting clay in here? So I'm trying to figure out how clay keeps ending up in here. Because clay should not be coming out of this, ever. Whatever. Instead of fixing it, in case I deal with the accidental brick, just make a drawer for it. Can always make more. Okay, so let's get going on the continuation, which does include picking up some of these frog lights. So what we're going to actually do, we'll take our light controller. There we go. So now we've just completed all those because we just need to touch frog lights, mycelium, and a lily pad. I thought I just did that one. Okay, that is everything. A frog perch. Pin a frog, no leash. Right click and place the lily pad with a sweet slime to make a sweet slime lily pad. The nearest frog walks over and perches on it. One frog per pad and stays put instead of wandering off. It keeps eating its slimes in range and dropping frog lights on the spot. Set one over a hopper next to a slime milk pool for hands-free collection. Break the pad to free the frog. I don't know. I kind of like them moseying around. They get a little bit of freedom. They get to jump around at least. I could see that being useful if they had, like, no freedom. I'm gonna have a little bit. I don't think this pack is that serious where it needs 8 quadrillion resources, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. The new frog lights installed. They look nice, too. When this barrier is gonna be gone, the whole rim of frog lights looks pretty nice. So we're actually gonna need what? We need to get the plastic frog. Plastic, which requires a lily pad slime, so we will just take a bucket and pick one up in the lily pad room. And that's how we'll do that. Or we don't have to do that, right? We can just use one of the lights, I think. I hope it's just one. Plastic slime. Okay, we can make the lily pad. Put them into the milker. Then we can make the whatever it is. Plastic frog. Bottle of bog frogs. I thought I had bog frog. Maybe they're over here. Yep. Plastic frog. Okay, plastic is a big one. Let's milk this boy. Okay, plastic milk. I'm hoping 4 is the infernal stage, right? Oh, it's tied. Shoot. It's okay. Like, our furnaces or our smelting factories are getting a little bogged up. But looks like Power is the next stage. Or it's getting there. So that will be useful. Make some, like, thermo generators or something. Or the uraninite. Yeah, okay. Anyway, sorry. Take this guy. We will beef him up. Just put it anywhere. 1, 2, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 of them. An infinite source. Now we need your frogs, which we need to breed them first. Okay. Now we take 4 of them. And as you could see, I bred them up to 10, 10, 10 as well. So slime milk in there and get them guys going. There they go. They'll eat them up. They'll go in there. Then we need to take the light controller. That's the plastic one. Hold it. Put it out there. Lock it. Link it. Hopefully it should get smelted eventually. Usually I have to jump start it, honestly, because these smelting factories are not holding up as well as I thought. I wonder if auto split is better. Let's find out. Let's make it get rid of everything. Work through the surplus. We have a huge power surplus, so surging them like this is not a problem. Oh god, plastic needs a spot. It's filling up. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how if that backs up. Switching it to auto sort. I don't know what would be better, honestly, right now. And these guys have all their babies. But I'm also going to need a plastic frog light to make a new one and go to the next one, which would be pink slime. Another useful thing for, what's that mod called? Oh, what the hell is it? I gotta look at it. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Industrial foregoing, god. These ones I will make, but I don't think I'm gonna put them in anything because we have unlimited resources from that mob farm. That one's not gonna be necessary. I'll probably make those like, well, I have to do them here. Get through. The other one I might make is feather. I guess the scute, which I might, and the honeycomb. So those I definitely don't have. We can get into the just dire things. Then tide frogs. So this one has to be made through a dissolution chamber. And it's cool. It makes you do something different. What do I have with this plastic frog light? Oh, I was making the bucket. That's right. My bad, my bad. Milk him up. Okay, this rain's gotta go. Plastic slime milk. Move him up the ladder to the pink slime. I might as well just move the milker back over here. I don't need to do batches of them. Or I'll just make another one. That one. Okay, do we have enough frogs to bring up here? But the next one. And the next one. We have just enough. Hold on, y'all. Don't escape. No! Back in there. Okay. Pink slime, frog light. Put this in the thing. Hopefully they get pulled out soon. Yeah, we gotta go check on it. Make sure it's not too clogged up. Well, pretty much the exact same thing happened for the most part. This seems to be holding one of most of the stacks. This is splitting everything else. Oh, whatever. I just keep using my time in a bottle to do it. But eventually we'll get to the rainbow furnace, and that will, oops. We'll just get to the rainbow furnace, and it's literally right here. Never mind, it's all the way at the bottom of this one. So I might have to implement some more smelting factories to help with the backlog, because we're going to add more. So I'll probably do that in between. And honestly, I might finish this tree on my own. You know, I'll show you the end result, but like, you don't need to see me make, what, 7 more frogs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7 more frogs. Maybe we can get through the dish dyer things bit, and then we'll start the tide frogs in the next episode. Because you don't need to see me make, 7 more frogs. And so we'll be back. Okay, we have got everything. I don't know why I have an extra bucket of honeycomb, but we've got, and I removed at least half of the frame, but you can see the frog lights. It's a little bit prettier. I think that's a little bit better than having the drawer there. So what did I add? Honey, armadillo scute, leather, and feathers. But I did do all of them, because we're not really getting leather from the thing, but we're getting string, gunpowder. The gunpowder ones are pretty cute, actually. They have a little TNT guy in them. I think they're in here. Yeah, I kept extras, but... So basically, I can claim all, which basically just gives me a bunch of drawers. Which one gave me rewards for compacting drawers? Bone pro... Oh. Oh, and make honey blocks. It's actually not a terrible idea. If we need them, we'll make a crafting recipe for them. I'm sure we'll be auto-crafting at one point. So that is all the bog frogs, I'm pretty sure. I mean, at least that are the main quest line. I know there are other things like sister ponds and stuff. So, stuff like that. And there's the whole pond. Okay, anyway. The other thing I did was I expanded the breeding room a little bit because I was making a ton of bog frogs. So I needed the room. So it's just a little bit bigger, that's all. And I added a 4th smelter. It seems to be holding up. This controller, if you see at the top, it's constantly fluxing. It shouldn't have any big buildup. One there's totally fine, but it's just the way it is. So in the next episode, we'll get started on tide frogs. But I want to get started on this just dyer things because I'll just show you when we get there. Tools and things, the Primo Gel Ghoul. Just dyer things runs on goo. Craft clay balls, rotten flesh, sugar, and a block of mycelium into primal goo. This mycelium is off bog frog, and this packet stands in the dirt. It stands in for the dirt the recipe normally takes. Oh, place the goo and set an iron block. Yeah. So we need to make the goo, which is this guy. And we need iron. So I have my drawers set up as well here, so you can see everything. We've got the feathers, the leather, the plastic, blah, blah, blah. Somehow it keeps making bricks. I don't know how the clay is getting in there, but whatever. It's not a big deal. We need iron blocks. So the goo. And since we don't have, oh, it needs sugar. Shaders on, you can actually see a difference, or see how it works. So we'll put this guy here, this guy here, this guy here, this guy here. Feed it. Put that, oh shit. Speed it up because we're not waiting for all that. Let it infect the block. I feel like it does not take this long, especially at time 16. Then you break that, put it back, and a ferric core ingot. It looks like, I think you can make frog lights of these guys. How would I do that? Oh, the dissolution chamber. Okay, so we'll get into those guys next time, which is fine. Let these guys get infected. The just dyer tools are really good too. It's probably what I'm going to get into when I can. It's going to take a while to get to some of them, but the just dyer tools and stuff, they're pretty good, especially the high tier ones. Yeah, I'm not waiting. Come on. Ba-da-dum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum. Should have some extra lava. Okay, some ferric core. You can also completely automate this with just dyer things, other items. And they have some extremely useful items. Like the first one we're going to make. The item collector is what we're going to go for right now. You'll be able to just make, honestly. It's not a very complicated recipe. I believe that's actually our quest, but I don't know why it's not procking that I'm doing. Oh, it wants a fluid collector, fluid placer. Okay, we can do that. Simple fluid collector. There we go. These gadgets I'm not gonna really build for the slime churn bottles slimes instead of spawning them. Loaded with a bucket of any slime milk and a stack of empty buckets. It fills each one with that variance bucket of slime on the same rate, budget, and catalysis. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, I can understand the automation point here. So it wants you to put an unlimited one in here. Oh, that's interesting. It wants you to put an unlimited slime in here. And then it will create the bucket, which you can then probably put into the fluid placer, place it, and as soon as it runs out, that thing will pick it up. So the item collectors are going to be very useful from here on out, because we're probably going to have to move these drawers. The other ones are below them. I might put them like back here. So I'll do an example. I'll show you. Because these are pretty finite and they're pretty hard to adjust. Like, okay, I'm sorry. This is here, and I have it set to what I have it set as. If I build another floor up here, this one is going to pick it up. As you can see, it's going to be pushing into the next floor. Now, we do something like this. I don't want it that way. Okay, we place it on the outside like this. Just have it blend somewhere. Place the item collector. Then you're able to put this render area up, and you can see where it's going to go. So if I want it to go, which way is that? Z, but I want it to go down into that area, onto the floor, which is right there. Go up. Oops. Oh, I see. I messed up that one. And I can put the block in the center. You can see it down there. Put the Z like that. And that's good. It'll pick up everything on the ground. We can even go up one, just so we can get the whole room. But you can really finite where you want it to pick up. And this is probably not even what we'll do. We'll probably put it on the back side. That way we can build the frame of the next room. Or I'll figure something else out. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do for the frogs. We can even build the rooms. We could build them pillars like here in the middle too. With the areas I've carved out, make them 3x3s. We could build little frog towers. I don't know. There's lots of ideas. But we could turn that off. And then you could turn the tick speed down to 1. And it'll just pick up stuff like instantly. The item collector, just our things, is a fantastic mod. So many useful things. So with that being said and that being done, I think we're going to round off today's episode, or this episode. I really need to put it together and get it on YouTube because this ain't looking good. I'm taking a long break and I need to get back into it. Like I was saying, let's end that off here because I got to get to work and put this video together and keep on working on some of this stuff in the background. Shouldn't be anything major because I don't really have anything to do except for sit here and let some resources build up, which I don't even need to do. The only other thing I might need to do, and I might not even really need to do this, is set up a system here. Maybe some drawers, I'm not sure yet. But putting a system here that will go through the apotheosis stuff. I don't know if there's like a chapter on apotheosis. I don't see one. But it would basically take all the items, and I have them being voided right now. All the armor and tools. But it would take all them and turn them into dust and stuff like that. Good, useful resources. So I might spruce this up in the background again too, because it's just a mob farm. It's nothing. It's fans pushing, and now that I have feathers, I could, yeah, I might rebuild this. It gives me something to do. So that's what I'll do. Okay, I've tried to end the video 3 times. Goodbye. Have a good day. Hope you see you in the next one. Bye.